Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. This is episode 125. In the last episode, we started the Gildergleam quest. Let's take a look at it. The blessings of nature. I've agreed to help Danica Pure Spring repair the Gildergreen, the large tree outside the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun. We went to the Eldergleam. All those hippies in there didn't really like it so much. The Spriggans attacked, but we have fire in our hands. Our hands literally produce fire. So they were no match. They're all dead. We also grabbed ourselves the Adrenoch stone. Adrenoch. Yes, I know. Adrenoch and Adrenoch, or Adrenoch, or whatever, are very confusing, considering they both deal with magic. But we grabbed ourselves the stone, which is over... Can we actually see it? Maybe. I'm not sure if it's that thing or... Well, it's somewhere over there. Which means we have a bigger pool of magicka. We also take less damage. We absorb magicka, which everyone was telling me to get, by the way, so I know that's a good one. But we get less magicka regeneration. But I think because the pool... Oh, we can actually take a look at what the pool is. 320? I'm not sure how much that is extended. That actually sounds less. 320. Did we stop it? Oh, wait, I'm looking at health. Why am I looking at health? Yeah, we have 584 magicka. I'm not sure what we had before. Probably 500, which means this may be added around 84. I don't really know too much. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and move on. Anytime we see a standing stone or a dragon shrine like this one, we're going to go ahead and clear them out because they give us great rewards. Bone-strewn crest. Was that actually the dragon? Because I am not seeing a dragon here. The dragon, like, behind us in the last episode. I am seeing no Oh, wait. No dragon. That probably means... Or not. Okay, that must be the dragon. This is a free dragon wall. Or word wall. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Freeze frost breath. Very nice. I see the chest over here. Which is going to contain... we'll just take this stuff anyways. You know, I usually just get rid of it once we get around 300 carry weight. Okay, I thought there would be a dragon priest. That's what I was talking about. Usually... Oh, hey! Did you not like the fact that I took your wall? Aw, you shoot fire too? Okay, what else do I have for you? Just be patient for a second here. I'm gonna go ahead. Hopefully you don't mind, but I will dragon rend you. Just need to keep you in place. You know how it goes. And also, meet my friend Thorn. And then this guy's called Spike. I think you guys are gonna get along greatly. See, the thing is, I don't really do like a lot of damage to you since you are a fire-breathing dragon. So I'm gonna need to rely on these guys, even though they have flaming swords. But they'll do the trick. They'll do the trick. So there we go. Thank you so much, Dragon, for playing along. I'll go ahead and take that, and I'll leave your bones and your scales. You know what? Because I like you. I like the moxie. I like the fact that you created an interesting Let's Play moment where you landed right when I turned around. That was pretty dang cool. Not gonna lie. Now, give me your soul. Sweet, sweet souls. Thank you so much. I really, honestly, I do appreciate that. Thank you. Let me jump on your head. Crack! Okay. Another dragon soul under our belts. And let's do a quick sweep around. Looks like we are good to finish this quest off. Once again, back to Whiterun. Now, I'm not sure if there's no other way to complete that quest, right? You have to get the sap or the Gildergreen will die. Yeah, it's just one of those things where if you really don't want to do it, you just have to leave the quest remaining in your journal. But then nothing gets resolved, you know? And I'm all about resolution. All about it. All right, once again, into the Temple of Kinnereth.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Yarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Are you implying that they are engaging in anal sex? Because that's exactly what that sounds like to me.
Sap.
I've got the sap.
Wonderful. I'll use it to repair the tree. Thank you so much for all your help.
I'd like training in restoration magic.
I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Now, is that our reward? Because I did not see that option before. That must be our reward, because a priestess is never going to give us, like... Well, she will, but for this quest, it looks like we didn't get anything. Except for Nettlebane, which is a unique weapon. Let's see. Cost 500. Oh. Only 500? No, we're saving money for a house. I'll grind that stuff on stream next time, probably after we get the Stones of Berenzia. You're a priestess of Kinnereth?
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvestings.
She, eh? I wonder if it's like the Daedra, where they actually have genders. I'm not really sure. I know the Daedra don't.
Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
Yeah, by the way, this guy's not blinking whatsoever. He is basically a solid corpse that talks every now and then.
Fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
A sword
Get away
in my
from
hands?
me.
Whoa. Okay, that was a fine day to you. May you die with a sword in your hands. Get away from me! Oh, NPCs in video games. You are so lacking in culture. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's one quest down. Let's go down the miscellaneous. I know there's at least one more thing that we want to do in here, including talking to the companions leaders for work. I guess we'll go ahead and do that as well since... God, I hate how we have to do this. Since we're in Whiterun anyways, might as well get this show underway. Let's go over to your Vasker. Where's the dead body of... oh, we placed him in the river. Is he still there? Whoa, did they remove him? Or did we move him somewhere else? No, they must have removed him. Heimsker. Yeah, because we put him under there. Okay. I want the Talos Blessing. Or do I? Yeah, I do. I forget if it's still bugged, though, because I know the description was bugged, but was also the actual effect bug, because it's supposed to be like a 20% reduction in shout wait time, which is actually really, really good, considering we use Solitaire a lot, and Solitaire has a decent cooldown period. Okay, we need to talk to the companions leaders for work. It sounds like they're not going to give me what I want to do. So we're going to stick with one guy until we're done. And I think that will be Vilkas. So we'll just do things for him over and over until he finally tells us to cure his lycanthropy.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I'm looking for work.
We've received a desperate missive. As citizen of the Reach, the companions have been asked for... Get moving. I shudder to think what might happen if you're too late.
Probably nothing, considering they're going to be an unnamed character. Alright, so, well, I guess, no, they are named. That's right. They are named. Fickle the Man. Yeah, so people were saying, in order to cure the lycanthropy of Vilkas and Farkas, we need to actually do quests for them until they give us the quest, which is terrible. That is so bad. Like, come on, man. Gonna take my rage out on the plates. Okay, so before we do that, though, that's not important. I just wanted to grab that one. We are going to find Red Eagle's sword, which is going to be somewhere over here. Now, let's take a look at the topography and see where we should approach from. This thing's on the hill, Sundered Towers. I think we can just travel to this, even though the camp down there is closer. We will most likely encounter a mountainous blockade that we would not want to really try and traverse. Oh, and look at that! Oh, we got one right here anyways. Great. How does this even happen? How is it every time? Like, 50% of the time, you would imagine it would just give you an avenue towards the gosh darn location. It's insanity. I'm going insane. I am slowly going insane having to traverse these mountainous paths. It's not fun. I don't like it. Wait a second. Wait. What? Are we gonna, like, come up here? Is that what's going on? Because I could have swore I just saw, like, a quest marker leading us, like, over the mountain, and it wasn't even a one that looked like you needed to go through a door for. What? It did it again! Yeah, see? So it just... What's happening? What's happening here? You guys saw that, right? Okay, looks like it may be, Oh my god, that was awesome. God, I love those execution animations. Yeah, I really don't know what's happening. It was telling me to go through a door, and now it's telling me to go this way. So I think we'll just follow it. Okay, Incinerate's not doing half bad now. We'll loot these guys for their gold and for their arrows. Do Forsworn even carry gold, though? It wouldn't really make much sense, would it? Oh, hell no. Enjoy your head being on fire. Okay, where is this telling me to go? Better lead to an opening. I don't remember it being like this. Okay, where's our soul tear? Nice try. We need ourselves some black soul gems so we can start taking all of these people's souls. Oh man, there's a lot of Forsworn here. Okay, I think we're gonna keep traveling to the top and then we can turn our wrath on them. Whoa, why do you... Why? What? Do we have more than one? What? What? Why is it leading me to this guy? I guess we'll see in a second here. We're gonna need to prepare for this fight though. It's gonna be somewhat difficult. So, Highborn, active. Close wounds, active. Ebony flesh. This should be easier to cast now because we have more magicka. Boom. And an alteration increase. Come on. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Thorn. No, that... What? Just... Huh? Where did Thorn go? What in the world? Okay, Thorn. Spike. What? It did it again. What's it doing? It's like activating on me. Oh, nice. Okay, I think that's really all we need. Red Eagle's Fury. Ah, okay, that's what I thought. Yes. Burns the target for 7 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. That is not Red Eagle's Sword, though. Well, I guess it is. Okay, that is Red Eagle's Sword. All right, this one's a little... Okay, that's the Ebony Sword. That's what I was saying the Nettlebane looked like. Yes, I believe that is the same type as Nettlebane. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, Red Eagle Tower Key. Unlock the secret of Red Eagle's tomb. Now, I think this might actually be straight up miscellaneous. Okay, you guys need to, like, take them out, please. Please and thank you. If you guys take too long, I can just soul tear this person to death. Oh, wow, look at this coward. Okay, let's help finish him off. Let's send a soul tear down. Oh. No, you won't. You can claim death. I guess death's rightfully yours. All right, that's... I'm not going to go on a wild goose chase here. Unlock the secret of Red Eagle's tomb, which is going to be Rebel's cairn. With the Rebel cairn, she cried, Skyrim. Wow, what a terrible... Don't judge me. Wow, look at that, though. Oh, man. God, that is so beautiful. It's like pastel colors, you know? Okay, we have leveled up. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to be just increasing health, I think. We could also... put stamina up to 300. We don't really need to... No, we don't really need more, though. We're doing just fine with sprinting. Okay, so health it is. And let's see. We are working on restoration and alteration. Let's see what we have in the way of alteration. Good. Mage armor. We could do that. What else do we have? Magic resistance blocks 10% of a spell's effects. That's pretty good. That's just straight up resistance. Cast adept level alteration spells for half magicka. Alteration spells have a greater duration. We're honestly, once we get to 100 alteration, we're not going to be using alteration too much. Just maybe as a buff each time. Cast expert level alteration spells for half magicka. What is up here? Master level half. Absorb 30% of the magicka of any spells that hit you. And Adrenoch. Okay, we have to get that, right? Yeah, we have to get that one. So, let's go straight up the middle here. Adept, yes. And we need experts, and then we need Adrenoch, and we also need 100 alteration. Okay. All right, boys, follow me into Rebel's Cairn, which we have at least activated, although it looked like it was placed on a hill. So, I'm not really sure if we've been in here before. Anyways, we've got something very close to the start that we need to activate. An unnamed adventurer. Would have been great if we still needed that orc blood, because you don't really see orcs all that often in Skyrim. We've already completed the quest, of course. Okay, this looks like a slot for my big flaming sword. And I think if we actually take this out, it will push the block back down, or push the stone entrance back down. Yep. So we need to actually keep this here. I need to keep my sword sheathed. Feels good where that sword is. Okay, let's move on. Let's grab ourselves Incinerate as well, and Soul Tear, since we are going to be completely and utterly aggressive. We need to find... Is this just a... Oh, there's nothing there, so we've already completed it. Yeah, like I said, I don't think this is a quest, but it is definitely a very, very, very cool It's the only like cool miscellaneous quest, so of course we're gonna be doing it. Is it a one-room sort of thing? We've definitely got a boss fight here. There ain't no way we don't. Oh, in fact, yes. Okay. Thorn, Spike, come to me. Yes, we have Red Eagle. Okay, let's also grab Incinerate, and we'll probably be able to finish this guy. Or at least deal a big chunk of damage to him. Yeah, just like that. Okay, now you guys clean up the skeletons. I'll search Red Eagle. Honed Ancient Nord Greatsword of Burning. Burns the target for 15 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Not sure if that one's unique or not. And it would be really unfortunate if it wasn't, because that means this dude had nothing unique. What was the point? Just treasure? Man, I see treasure all over the place. Alright, ultimate healings are great, though. Big coin purse here. Big chest here. Orcish helmet. Glass gauntlets. Thank you. Thank you. Ebony shield. Skull. Iron gauntlets. Bunch of soul gems. Wow, that is disappointing. Wow. That is not even like... I mean, it's very cool. Honestly, like I said, it's very cool for a miscellaneous quest. And unique, and that's really why I like it. Because most miscellaneous quests are just, do this! Do it again! Do it one more time! Isn't this fun? Repetitive content. But yeah, that's a real disappointment. That is a real disappointment. Okay, well. We're done with the Red Eagle. I thought it was more than that. I've done this multiple times, but I thought there was more to it than that. Well, we can take the sword, and at least we have ourselves a unique weapon. And that's about it. There's nothing else in here, I don't think. And it did make the clearing noise, so we are good to go. Dang, I thought that was going to take longer. We still have 13 minutes left in this episode. And I think that may be it for the, miscellaneous. But we could just clear up stuff. For instance, return to Klemmic. That's going to be super easy. Just need to return to Iverstead. Yeah, I guess for the remainder of this episode, we could just brush up on our miscellaneous. And then we're pretty much done. I will take one more look, though. Yeah, let's do that now. Ask Aldous for information about Angeline's daughter. That sounds like a quest, although I'm not sure what that's relating to. Collect bounty, easy. Report to the Yarl of Whiterun, not sure why. Return to Veckel, not sure why. Gather 10 bear pelts for Temba White Arms. Could have done that before we went to Iverstead, since I believe Temba is in Iverstead. This doesn't give us a marker. Not sure what that does. That's obviously adopting. Not sure why we need to speak to the Jarl of Falkreath. Not sure what that's about. So, yeah, we'll just run through these. And in the next episode, we will move on to an entirely different objective. All right, Klemmic, I have done what you have asked.
Ah, good to see you again. How'd that delivery go?
I delivered the supplies to High Hrothgar.
Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
1,500 gold, not bad.
Thanks again for the legwork.
Thank you. Okay. Let's collect the bounty from Nenya. I'm sure you guys know what this... I'm sure you guys know this sort of thing when you're playing Skyrim. And you have so many bounties, or you have so many miscellaneous objectives that just stack up over the course of your playthrough. And by the time you actually try to clear them up, if you try to clear them up, I usually don't unless they're really easy like this. You're like, what the hell? Who are these people? What have I done to get this line of questioning? We also need to talk to the Jarl, don't we?
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siggeir and Jarl Dengeir before him.
The dragon at Ancient's Ascent is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. May wisdom forever light your path.
I like how we make a delivery. Granted, there were a lot of steps that we had to traverse, but we get 1,500 gold. We killed a dragon, and we get 500 gold, a third of it. How does that make sense? Speak to the Jarl of Falkreath. He should be right down here.
Something you need, you miserable wretch.
Jesus. How did you become a Jarl while so young?
My uncle Dengeir was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the hold, I now serve as Yarl.
Does your inexperience make your job difficult?
Difficult? I'm a Yarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the hold. Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime.
Well, we've talked to the Jarl of Falkreath, and he's had
Come
nothing
and
to
see me
say.
again sometime. I might have some use for you.
Try being a Jarl sometime, you say?
Have a fascination with fire, do we?
By the way, that's awesome. You see what he just said there? Have a fascination with fire, do we? I mean, you really have to take a step back and realize all the little things they've added into the game like that. And that's what makes this game, you know? Okay, yeah, so speak to the Jarl of Falkreath. That didn't do jack shit. Let's see what else we have. Not gonna do that one. This one sounds kind of interesting, but I want to return to everybody just to get the maximum rewards. And Vekel, of course, is in the Thieves Guild, which we are a master of. It seems like an eternity ago, doesn't it? We're the Listener of the Dark Brotherhood. We're the Master of the Thieves Guild. We are the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. We're the Harbinger of the Companions. God, we've done it all, and it seems so long ago. It's crazy. Oh my God, well, this series ends. I'm gonna cry. I'm kind of feeling like overwhelmed with emotions right now, which is crazy. I mean, I'm not gonna cry now or anything. I ain't no bitch. But yeah, that's insane. It's insane. This is the game to do like 100% big ass playthrough of. Okay.
What could I do for you?
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
I'm sorry, what? That was the worst line of dialogue for any situation ever. I'm the Master of the Thieves Guild. Where have you been? I've recovered all of Arundel's journals.
Good. I was hoping you hadn't forgotten about it. As promised, here's your payment for bringing them to me. Got it as part of a fair trade from my client.
Elven Dagger of Blizzards. Not sure what the hell that was from.
All right, then.
Not sure what we did to do that. Okay. Report to the Jarl of Whiterun. Let's try that one.
Always a pleasure, boss. What could I do?
Yeah, see, Delvin knows who's the boss around here. I think Vekel needs to be strewn out. Also, we haven't checked the Thieves Guild in a while. There should be like a chest that we can loot, I think. Yeah, the Guildmaster's Tribute chest. 800 gold and an amethyst. What a shitty guild. Come on now, that's all you guys have after all this time? 800 gold and an amethyst? These thieves. Okay, report to the Jarl of Whiterun. This is another one that I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. Balgruuf is still there, though, unlike if you side with the Stormcloaks. So, let's see what he wants. I don't know what. I mean, we did do the quest with Meridia. Oh, that was the other thing. Not Meridia. I can't remember her name now. The door quest over there. People were saying if we use the Ebony Blade enough and power it up, that fully completes the quest. But guess what? The quest is completed in my thing, and we will do it. I didn't know about that. People were like, "Come on, Vana, that's so disappointing you didn't finish the quest the actual way it needed to be done." I had no clue that there's more to that quest. After all this time of playing Skyrim, I had no clue until those comments rolled in. I've never used the Ebony Blade. I did not know there's like another ending once you fully power it up. So we will do that. I need to look into that though and see exactly what I need to do, because I think people were also saying you can just literally kill people and it will power it up. So we'll see. But anyways.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Looks like none of this. I don't think it's this, because that's related to the main quest anyways. So I don't really want to. Do we just want to? Okay. Why do you think Ulfric killed the High King?
No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could.
What will it take to end the war?
Ulfric Stormcloak's head on a pike. Do you think Ulfric really cares about Skyrim's independence, or the welfare of its people? I promise you, he doesn't. He's nothing more than a barbarian renegade, whose lust for power has cost the lives of countless innocents.
Yeah, well, luckily he's already dead. Where have you been? Why side with the Empire?
Mutual advantage. Any fool can see that. For centuries, we have benefited from the Empire's protection and prosperous trade with the South. In exchange, the people of Cyrodiil sleep peacefully, knowing their northern border is guarded by the fiercest warriors in all Tamriel.
How can you protect Whiterun from the dragons?
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do.
Okay, well, just like with the other Yarl, no such luck.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Yeah, pretty sure I'm doing a better job at
Absurd
keeping
that
every
you can't
city.
make good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Jeez. God, the Jarl's children suck. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to be moving on to something entirely different because we've cleared up pretty much everything in our quest inventory. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help me out quite a bit. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.